Yep. Commands on a GameCube from a used game store. Well, somewhat of it. It's kind of it's I used everything, so I'll use books and games and stuff. It's really cool. Anyway, SmashCast. I almost said Project Melee. It's just Melee. Opening up with one of my mains, Pichu. Let's see. My mains in this game: Peach, Zelda. Actually, no, not Peach or Zelda. I mean, actually, no. Peach is one of them. Marth is one of them. And Falco is one of them. And Pichu. And of course we have to use items. It's Casual Friday. Dang Casual Friday, come on! Why do we have to use items on Casual Friday? Anyway, and I also use Puff just for like doubles sometimes. Trying to think of other characters I use. Actually, I'm good at Goldenstar in this game just because I was good at him in PM. But basically that's it. I use Falco and Fox just this because that's my preference. I just prefer Falco over Fox. I think it's just his playstyle. Anyway, yeah, full screen this instead of just watching. There we go. Now Pichu, for those of you who don't know, is the worst character in the game. Actually, no. I want to say that Pichu is the second worst. Kirby is the worst. Pichu, the second worst. Because at least Pichu has his Nair. Kirby really doesn't have much. Like, I'm trying to think what he has that that's really good. And I can't find any. Like Kirby in this game, I know he's kind of a sub-character in PM of mine, where I just kind of use for fun. Well, for fun and when I want to Kirby side someone. Yes, I need a shirt that says... Well, actually, Shoot-At, a Kirby player, Kirby main in PM, has a shirt that says, "You can swallow slide, but can you shoot at?" And as I've said before, I'd like to say I can shoot at. And, wow, that shell was hitting me right in the face. Honestly, looking back at it, I probably could have thrown like my fan that I had at it. Anyway, Pichu really only has one move. That doesn't hurt him. That's like really good, and that's his Nair. That's the one where he does a flip. And I do that for fun. Like, I mean, he's got other attacks, but they just provide recoil. Kind of like Volt Tackle in the games, and I'm trying to think of them, like, gosh, what's that one? It's not, oh gosh. There's a Gen 5 move that's physical and does recoil. Oh, but it doesn't, one thing I've noticed about the Thunder is it doesn't do recoil if it doesn't hit you. So that's why I did it under the platform. Like, in the end, the Thunder isn't one of, I've noticed, that good of a move in this game. Like, or in any game really. It's like, it looks intimidating, yes, but like unless you're like, you know, the ceiling, you know, it's not gonna really do much. Except, I don't know. I haven't really studied Pikachu much. There was that time where I was going through a Pikachu phase in PM, but I quit that. Well, actually, I kind of got better at him. I just stopped going for those thunder, like those thunder attacks where I just like run off the stage, thunder ledge, and was unable to get home. But yeah. Arcade is a Zelda main, actually. He's Zelda, he plays Falco, and he does a bit of like... Oh, and he plays Roy. That's like his main. Besides Zelda is his Roy. Which, I'm trying to convince him. Like, Marth is so much better. But I mean, he won't have any of it. Like, he won't even try and play Marth. He just plays Roy, so... I mean, I actually was looking at tiers, was it Thursday? Maybe it was Wednesday. Just, like, recently out. And, it's like, Marth's up, like, number 4 on the list, and Roy's like number... Just gonna throw out a random number that's probably around it. 17. Okay, you know what? I need to go check that out. Because if that's 17, that would be a major coincidence. And that doesn't kill me. See, I've gotten better with my recoveries as Pikachu. Well, Pichu's kind of a Pikachu clone, but just worse. I mean, he's better in like the aspect that his Nair is much better, but like, trying to think of other good moves. Like he has up smash and his smashes like that don't. His forward smash is really good. It's just it provides recoil, so like you have to be perfect aim on it. And I mean, you might as well use the Nair, which it like comes out. I have no idea what frames it comes out. I don't know all that frame stuff. I just know Shine is frame 1. And believe it or not, you can actually get recoil damage while invincible. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, seriously, like, I don't know, it's been a while since I actually played the Pokemon games. Like, I mean, I still have all my games, it's just I don't play them too often anymore. So, I know there's an item that I thought, no, it's an ability, it's Rockhead, the ability that, that doesn't, that, nullifies recoil. And you know what else nullifies recoil? The invisibility, the cloaking device. Actually, I heard this, I think it was on Jaywitz, or I was just researching it. But, when Jaywitz said his top 10 items. You don't get damaged by the cloaking device. So I decided to try it out, and sure enough, not even recoil damage. So, yeah, the cloaking device beat out the, Infinity Star. But what's his real name? It's Invincibility Star. I call it Infinity Star, guys. I think I've called that like most of my life. Just called it Infinity Star. It's cool. Cool name. I mean, just not the right one. And a lot of the time, it seems like I'm throwing out random moves. It's like I probably played a little bit. Like I think I recorded this on. Kid recorded this on Thursday. And we got the system Wednesday, so yeah, I've only had limited practice with Pichu, but yeah, I win. 6 minutes, wow. I didn't have the timer on, which I think maybe it was just an oversight. Oh, KOTP. A lot of people going up against Mewtwo King. I know one person has gone. He was Mewtwo in PM. He played a KOTP, which is usually Mewtwo King's tag. Well, he plays it sometimes, which stands for King of the Mews. So what is COP, or, yeah, me and Arcade agree, it's COP, the T is silent. King of the Peaches. And I'm doing a new tag, because this is for a friend. That's the 4 in the name. I could spell it out right, gosh. For Ari, a friend of mine. Ari Artiste is her channel on YouTube, so if you like anime art, I highly suggest it. Anyway, she's a big Zelda. I like to call them Zelda freaks, but she's not necessarily a. Well, scratch that. She is somewhat a freak. Good kind of freak though. Anyway, so she's all about Zelda, and she really likes his Shadow Zelda and stuff. So I decided to go Black Sheik, or at least the close enough to Black Sheik as there is in this game, so. And Kongo Jungle. Yep, this is the. Oh gosh, I don't think there's any other song in this game that has lyrics. There's a few of them in Brawl, but this is the only one in Melee that actually has lyrics. Pokeball! Oh, we've had the most useless Pokeball. Besides Goldane himself, which really should be Magikarp. Why isn't it Magikarp? Sakurai, why isn't it Magikarp? And also, Sakurai, why aren't there ledges on this stage? Like, this would be a really good stage if the, okay, I don't know Donkey Kong much, so there's, like, an enemy that comes in that's almost insta-kill that comes sometimes, and I think the island promotes camping, but, like, this, like, honestly, PM should have done something to this, like, this one's a really good stage, I thought. Wow, I'm an idiot. This has this very similar formation to WarioWare. So, in essence, it is back. Just, with a paint job. And, well, okay, at least WarioWare... I cannot believe I'm saying this, but WarioWare is actually better than this stage. Like, honestly, playing Brawl for, like, 2 years and PM for, like, less than 1. Saying WarioWare is the better stage over anything is, like, is lies and stupidity. Just because of Brawl's WarioWare. Like, honestly, that's... I'm surprised I haven't done that on Casual Friday. Maybe next time I do Brawl Casual Friday, I'll do that stage. As Wario. Because Wario is kind of the mascot. You know, the most casual guy in gaming. Can't think of anyone else. Besides, you know, the deck of solitaire cards. Oh gosh, get up, get up. There we go, there's a ledge up there. For some reason, I didn't think there was a ledge up there. Anyway, I would tell you how far we in and how slow this match has been going, but I forgot to turn on the timer. I mean, it's like the timer seems to be somewhat useless. I mean, there's very few matches that go over 8 minutes. Like, I don't know. In essence, I actually think the timer promotes stalling. Just like if you're like 10 seconds, no, 30. Let's say 30 seconds away, and you have like 2% less than the other person, and you just are kind of running away somewhat, or just kind of like playing it safe. Oh, barrel KO. Actually, I think that's a thing, because they have bonuses in this game, which make no sense either. It's like, this game was really weird, but yet it was better. Like, just the modes were weird. Anyway, what was I saying earlier? Just lost my train of thought. Let's see what we can figure. Oh gosh. Let's see, I was talking about Wario. Sorry about that, guys. Cannot figure out what I was going to say. Well, that's game anyway. Oh yes, I was talking about time. Figured it out. Okay, so 30, like, you've got 30 seconds left in the match. That promotes stalling. Stalling, not stall. Wait, is the guy's name Stallin or Stalling? Whatever. Anyway, it's like, it promotes stalling. And, you know, you're just kind of running away from each other trying to kill 30 seconds. And going on to match 4? Match 3. Match 3. Yeah. Arcade is Peach. And I'm just kind of trusting out Samus, because, like, Samus players always fascinated me. Just like the... Like, I don't see many, Samus players, like, at all. It's like, depending on what regional tournaments I look at, you can see a few Captain Falcon players here and there. You see tons and tons of Fox players. Like, everywhere. You just see a bunch of Fox players. Falcos, you know, a little less of the Fox players, but, it's kind of like the Meta Knights. It's like Brawl had Meta Knight and Ice Climbers, and then you had like some sub-characters, but that was it. Like, Brawl just had like Shiek and Fox. And then you had like Falco, and then, Falco, let's see, what other, like Marth, there were a few Marths, not as many Sheiks, I don't think. Maybe around the same amount of number. Then you had, let's see, you had some Puffs, but like Captain Falcon, and then like Puffs, there's, you know, maybe 2 or 3. Samus's, there's like 1. Like, okay, per tournament, like say it's like 64 people, a good 40 of those people are probably Fox players. Fox and or Sheik players. Maybe a good 10 or 10 are probably Captain Falcon mains, depending on, like, if you're in the middle, you know, mid-America area, like around Texas. I think Texas has a lot of Captain Falcon players. I could have been nice and dropped a bomb right there with the down B. But, I don't know, maybe did I not see it, or just did I not want to save it? Because, I mean, a lot of the time, if, like, you die like that, I mean, I would try and, like, save them, but just, I didn't this time, and dropped right. Mr. Saturn. I think Peach pulled that Mr. Saturn. I don't think that was a game made Mr. Saturn. Okay, what was I talking about? Yep, I was talking about tournaments and how there's like, there might, like, depending if you're like in Texas area, they have a lot of Captain Falcons, so there might be like 10 Captain Falcons. And if you're not in Texas, there's probably 10 more. There's probably like 10 Marths maybe. Like I think, oh gosh, I want to say the California region has a lot of Marths. Then you see like a few pops like you know, Hungry Box, whatever area Hungry Box is in, you might see a pop or two. But like in doubles, pops are everywhere in doubles. And I'm trying to think of other characters. And then you see like 2 Peaches, like maybe 1 Peach. Well, let's look at the character view. You might say Ganondorf or 2, just like. And then you see like 1 Mario player. I'm not even keeping track of my numbers anymore. I was keeping track of them earlier, but now I just forgot it. Anyway, so now that Luigi's out, I'm actually going to say it right now. Luigi's going to be our Wario, our mascot of Melee. Mascot. Actually, yes. So, since Wario's not here, we'll have another Mario character. Luigi. And Luigi is so fun to play, just because he's so slippery. By the way, guys, if you keep up with the channel, now that I have Luigi out, it reminds me, Super Mario... Oh, before I say that real quick, I learned something watching this, because I watched this real quick, before I recorded. Right then, we were both gone, and the camera was clipping through the ground. There was a platform there. That probably... No, that is, I'm for sure of it, the platform that takes you... So basically, the platform doesn't just generate. It is staying there. It's probably still in the RAM, but it just goes underground. It clips to the ground, and it comes up when needed. And I was trying to go for a taunt attack. So yes, tournament numbers. No, okay, yeah. I was talking about cows. Gosh, I'm getting off track because it's like I want to talk about one thing, but then something comes up in Smash that I want to actually talk about, which is kind of what I'm supposed to be doing. It's a Smash commentary, not a. Well, you guys know my commentary. I talk about other things. We do SmashCast and giving news and stuff, and then I give some advice. So yes, for those of you who watch my Super Mario Galaxy Let's Play, you guys, actually it's not up all the way yet, but you guys would know that I couldn't access the final level. That probably isn't up yet, but you guys in the future watching it. But you guys know I couldn't access the final level because I had to do it with Luigi. Spoiler alert, you can play the game as Luigi. So I am working on that. I just haven't been working on it too much. I actually worked on it a bit today. I'm probably going to be working on it lately though. Going to be working on it probably in the coming weeks, just because I've got my Let's Plays done all the way through halfway through October, and I wanted to grab that Pokeball. I was so close to grabbing that Pokeball. And I'm not quite sure if the Pokeball is actually determined when it spawns, or if the Pokemon in the Pokeball actually determines on when you throw it. I'm actually going to have to look that up. That would be interesting. I mean, I don't research items too often, but that would just be interesting. So yes, I'm going to be working on it, because I've got I think I scheduled it out where... Yeah, I'm going to be halfway through October when all my Let's Plays are done, and then I'm probably going to like order a couple games for the rest of the year. And that's game. Speaking of games, I'll probably just order, I had 2 planned out, and they're pretty cheap too, so I'm probably going to get them. And I just did this for me, so I didn't do the black Shiek, I'm actually doing the red Shiek, my natural Shiek. Hence Arcade's pick. I picked the Mute City. Basically, the deal was, we start at Battlefield, whoever wins that chooses first, and then we go back and forth. I was hoping he'd pick Foresight, because he really likes to play Foresight. Like, I like it too, but it's like, he wants to play when we're trying to do a legal match, almost. And, so, I was really hoping you'd pick it for some reason.
I like it.
Go away, arcade! Sorry about that. I knew he was spying on me. He always does that. Anyway, why am I Zelda? I have no idea why. Like, honestly, I should have realized. I probably should have realized that, I'm not good at Zelda. Like, honestly, Zelda is not that good at this game. She's good at BM, she's not that good in Brawl. And she's not that good in this game either. I think I've seen like one person actually play Zelda, and I was actually surprised and really interested in that. I mean, I'm actually not that good at Zelda. Like most, you know what the cool thing actually is actually Shiek is kind of a secondary character of mine, almost third priority character of mine. But actually, I've mained like the top 3 characters. Fox on the other, actually Fox about Fox. I've kind of reserved him just for doubles, because I've played like some practice doubles matches with some CPUs, and I'm like I can play Fox somewhat. It's just I'd rather play Falco just because I'm better at him. So yeah, I've actually I can main the top 3 characters in the game, so is that cheap? Somewhat. But my top 3 characters in Brawl are Meta Knight, Shiek, and Lucas, so it's not like I'm playing, you know, high tier all the time. And I'm not quite sure where Ivysaur sits in Peach. I don't think they sit too high, I think they're like medium. So I mean, you know, I'm not necessarily playing high-tier characters, I'm just playing kind of characters that I like and I'm good at. Like, because I like to play, I mean, you know, I used to think, and I still kind of think this, but playing Spaceys a lot is cheap. It annoys me, because it's like, you have like 3 Fox mains. Did I say 3? Where did I just came up with a number for some reason. That's like, there's like 10 Fox mains per tournament. I always said 20, but you know, depending, you know. Okay, I should probably put it this way. There's probably 10 only Fox mains. Like, there might be like, you know, like Mewtwo King. He's not fully Fox, he's Fox, Shiek, and Marth. And sometimes Mewtwo. So yeah, I mean, I use Falco a lot just because I'm actually good at him. At least in my opinion, you know, it's all opinions. And I feel comfortable playing Falco, like, compared to, like, I mean, my Marth and my Shiek are good too, and my Peach is probably, like, my best character in this game. But Falco, I think it also is just because of his high tierness. His high tierness. Oh, your highness of tears. So I think that might be one of the reasons. But I don't like to completely main him. Like, I like to play other characters. Anyway, that's it. I'll probably continue rambling on in another SmashCast. So like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends. Let's get this video up to 5 likes, and I'll see you guys next time for another episode of SmashCast. Bye.